Gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of the Jeff Traylor Radio Show. I am your host, Pat Evans, along with Jay Riley. We will be joined tonight on this special edition show by members of the Special Teams Unit. Kickoff specialist Joffer Murphy and our long snapper Isaac Hatfield will be here. And now my pleasure to bring to the show the head coach of your UTSA Roadrunners. For the 6th year in a row, we are headed to a bowl game. Jeff Traylor, Coach, good afternoon.
What's up, brother?
How are you? So, are you going to actually go with us this time?
He went with us on the last one.
No,
first one he skipped out on.
Well, that was the one. This
Oh,
bowl.
at this is Surpro.
So,
Okay.
Are you going to go this time for sure?
The Lord willing and the creek doesn't rise, I'll be there. It was funny. I was walking in my office today, and randomly, Andrew Acosta, who's our DFO, who played for us, who's on that team that went there. There's the first responders ball from the bowl game, and I had signed it and given it to somebody, and somehow it made its way back to the office. I don't know if somebody sold it in a garage sale or what happened, but it made its way back.
eBay.
And it kind of was crazy that I just saw 6 years flash, and what we've been through in those 6 years, from COVID to so many things in college football. It's really crazy.
Well, I mean, if I can just right off the top just say the last 6 years has just been tremendous. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for UTSA, for the community, for the players, for the legacy that we are trying to build.
Yeah, it's been fun. It has. It's crazy. 6 years has gone by so fast, and if you would have told me 6 years ago we were going to come here and go to 6 straight bowls and win 2 conference championships and play for a couple more to get into the championship and didn't make it, I would have been thrilled. But these last 2 years, losing the close games, have really put a damper in my spirits.
Right.
But I am glad we're going to our 6th straight bowl.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but one of the things that I wanted to ask you that I've always wondered about, on that first bowl game when you were down with COVID and you weren't, how did that work? How exactly were you on the phone with them the whole time, like, do this play, do this, or were you just like watching going out of it?
No, I was in contact with Barry the whole game. I don't even know how that happened. I'm watching the computer, and my kids and my wife were watching the game on TV, and I didn't know I was live somehow. And they were like 8 seconds beat, and y'all would understand that because y'all are on TV. Yeah. I'm not, right?
Up, down. That's what that is.
I knew what had happened, and my kids were responding 8 seconds later. It was really outer body experience. The only really argument Barry and I had, and we still tease about to this day, I think y'all know my personality. We kind of had them on the ropes at the end of the third quarter. This is sick that I remember this.
Yeah.
And we had an opportunity to go for the jugular. And I had a call that I made to Barry, and he kind of wanted to think about it a little more.
Right.
He said, Coach, let's just go to the quarter and think about it. I'm like, they're dead-ass tired right now. Let's go while we got them.
Right.
By the time we go to a quarter, their defense is going to be fresh.
Yeah.
And we didn't score, and we kicked a field goal instead. And I teased Barry to this day. I said, if I'd have been there, we'd have won that game.
Well, that was the Serve Pro First Responders Bowl, the very first one that we went to in 2020.
And think about that. That was against Billy Napier.
Yeah. Oh.
Who's gone to Florida.
Yeah, that's right.
Who's now gone to James Madison, all in 6 years.
And I swear I think you have seniority, although we might as well bring that part up too. I mean, we did hear a rumor that, it's cold out there right now. But I also hear it's cold in Michigan.
And, I mean, the rumors are, when are you leaving?
There's no chance somebody from Michigan would want me and my Texas connections. I would have nothing to offer to that place.
No one can play in the cold like that.
Nothing.
Let's see. Okay, so the bowl game prep. What's it going to be like for the next couple of weeks? Well, wait a minute. Today's what's?
A couple of weeks.
10 days.
Almost.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow we practice. We'll be out there, bright and early. They'll have a walkthrough on Thursday. They'll practice Friday. I'll give them off Saturday. They've been at it for a while now. And then Sunday we'll have a padded practice. And then Monday morning there'll be a walk. We'll get on the buses, head to Dallas. They'll practice, Tuesday and Wednesday like normal. Thursday will be a walkthrough. and then Friday we'll tee it up.
What's the practice facility that you're going to in Dallas?
We're going to be in Highland Park's high school stadium.
Is that a good one?
Oh, it's incredible.
Okay.
It's an indoor. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So not they have a 120-yard covered facility, like all the great high schools do in the state of Texas. We're still working towards it.
You didn't hear him say Highland Park? I mean,
Well,
that's all you had to say.
I did, but I'm really not. I was too busy being in Orlando in the field that you guys had to do practice on down there. That was just god awful. And
Didn't Jerry Jones' son play for Highland Park?
He did.
He did. Our grandson. I'm sorry, grandson.
Stevens' boy, John Stephen, who I coached at Arkansas. John Stephen, I believe, led them to a state championship.
They were in the title game. I don't know if they
Chandler
won.
Morris might have won it all. It might have been Chandler. I'm not sure. One of them did win it all, though. And I coached both. Well, Chandler didn't ever make it to Arkansas. He was coming to Arkansas. We had John Stephen in Arkansas as well.
is there a big difference in the practice schedule that's going on now? And is it really beneficial for not only the bowl game but beyond?
I enjoy it because we can practice, and then the next day they have a walkthrough, so it's not the pressure cooker of the week where you're banging on each other like 3 days in a row.
Right.
So I enjoy going hard for a day, having a great walkthrough like we did today, another great practice tomorrow, a great walkthrough Friday, a day off on Saturday, practice on Sunday. I just enjoy teaching. And I think one of the biggest deals now, and I've talked to my guys about it every day, is just whichever team really wants to be there will have the greatest chance. Obviously, the team that has the fewest opt-outs, that always helps as well. And we'll see what that all looks like.
Well, we've heard of all the work. These kids go to bowl games, they get to have fun, too. What else is on the agenda for them?
Andrew Acosta does all that. I think we're going to a Mavericks game for sure. I've heard that. I think we're going.
Oh, that's too bad. That's really too bad.
We're doing some other fun things. I actually don't know what that is yet, but I do know we're going to a Mavericks game. I know that.
Well, this is such a fun time for the kids, but you also have to deal with who's in, who's out, all that kind of stuff. Has there been much movement in that arena?
Yeah, there is. There is. We're trying to keep it as close to the vest as possible, just because I don't want FIU to know.
Right.
But at some point we'll have to reveal that. So we'll see. I get it. It's that time of year, and whatever guys show up and want to play, that's the ones we're going to coach. And I know Willie will do the same thing at FIU.
Coming up, we are going to be talking with Jeffrey Murphy, and we're also going to be talking with Isaac Hatfield as the Jeff Traylor Radio Show continues. UTSA fans, get ready for the Ansira punt for.
throw going 40-yard line. So UTSA in a victory formation fakes it, and we're going to get 15 more because I think we got a late hit out of bounds.
Just a couple of plays that we're playing as we come back to our programming. Call Cowboys Air Conditioning and Heating day or night at 210-934-2077 to take advantage of the 1-hour arrival guarantee. Cowboys AC, the official HVAC sponsor of UTSA Athletics. Go local, go Cowboys, go Roadrunners. And UTSA and USAA honor the stars who serve in our military as the official military appreciation sponsor of UTSA. We have 2 stars of the gridiron with us tonight. We're getting to know them a little bit better during our USAA Stars of the Week segment. Our first one is our long snapper, Isaac Hatfield, joins us tonight here at Roque and Martillo. Isaac, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So I'm going to ask a question right off the top. What did you do before you were a long snapper?
Well, I've played football my whole life.
Yeah.
I got into long snapping through a couple of teammates I had in high school who were punter and kicker.
Uh-huh.
And they were a year above me, and they did the whole specialist camps and, getting recruited for playing specialists. And so I would just happen to be their long snapper through being on the team with them. And then they were like, you're pretty good at this. You should try to take it a little more serious. So I went with them to a couple camps and stuff like that. And then it just took off from there. I ended up doing well and getting some college attention. So it was a way for me to continue playing football.
And that college attention was from Northern Illinois.
Yeah. NIU gave me my shot. I had some other lower schools that were interested in me for all sorts of stuff, but I was out doing some work with my dad one day, and a coach from NIU called me, and they sold it pretty good. They were like, "You're the best guy we've watched film on. We want you to come do this. This is the plan." And I went there, walked on, and then earned a scholarship and starting job after 1 year, and started there for 3 years after that. So.
Well, I just want to say his name a few more times. Isaac Hatfield.
Isaac Hatfield. And he's not in trouble when we're saying his name.
That's why I want to say his name, because the only time, unfortunately, your position is the only time your name gets called during the game on the radio or TV is when you screw up. And we didn't have to say your name at all this year. So Isaac Hatfield, yay!
Yeah, congratulations.
You were spot on, and it's really a position that makes or breaks a game at times, especially on, a snap over the head of the punter or a bad snap on a field goal or extra point can cost someone a game. It's truly a 3-phase game. Jeff, you know that as well as anybody, and this guy's done it as well as anybody.
We've had great deep snappers here through the years, and obviously when we went looking for one because we lost ours, and Isaac was available, and his mom and dad are just wonderful people. And I knew when they came on their visit, I could tell the mom, Tanya, was going to be huge in the deal. And I thought we had her, so I thought we had a chance at getting Isaac. And I'm glad we got him. I wish we had him for longer, because now you're back in the market again.
Right.
And we've got one on our team right now we feel good about, straight out of Katy, Texas. So, but you've got to have a great one, or those things it's a miserable year when you don't feel good when you're punting. You never feel good when you're punting, but you don't want to feel worse when you're punting.
Well, it's got to be a comfort over there knowing how consistent he is, that the field goal that isn't going to be missed because the snap was bad or something along those lines.
Yeah, he's really good at what he does, and confident. That's kind of why I brought him tonight. I mean, the transfer portal's a nightmare. I don't pretend to like it. It's caused chaos all over college football. But if you look, Joffrey, what a wonderful kid he is, and Isaac, they're both very grateful to be here. They're wonderful people. They were a blessing, and I wouldn't have got to have that experience if it wasn't for all this. So you can't always just gripe about it and make it a negative. There are some positives that come out of this thing, and these are two of the blessings that happened because of the transfer portal.
Well, go ahead.
I'm sorry, we were just talking in the break to Isaac, and one of the big moments in your life. Tell us about. You were part of that Northern Illinois team that beat Notre Dame in South Bend.
Yeah, that was, I'll never forget that day as long as I live, honestly. I mean, we knew we had a chance going into the game, and our motto that week was we don't need luck, because obviously they're the Irish. And we just felt like if we played our best ball that day that we would be in it, and we had a chance just based off of us having a good defense and them not scoring a whole lot. And so it went exactly the way we thought. It was a lot of running the ball, a lot of controlling the clock, a lot of kicking field goals, And obviously being on the field goal unit, every time we were out there, it mattered big time in that game. And I remember it being 14-13 Notre Dame, and we're marching down the field about to have a chance to kick a game winner. And, you know, I'm a third-year starter at that point, and so my punter and kicker are a little more nervous than I am, you know. And so I kind of get them together, and I'm like, guys, we do this every day. It's a 35-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Like, we just got to go out there and make one, and we're in the history books.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, we went out there, drained it. It was huge. I mean,
Walk off, right?
Yeah, walk off. I mean, I think there was like 20 seconds left, but they didn't have a chance after that. You've never seen 90,000 fans go so silent after you make a field gool. So
That's awesome.
It was awesome. And like I said, we'll never forget that. They took the ball that we kicked, that not extra point, the field goal on, and they put it in the Hall of Fame in Atlanta. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Let me bring up another subject here that's going to get something going here, Jay. Not with me and you. What would be interesting to know is who is the greater bowler here, because Pat is a really good bowler, but Isaac is a really good bowler too. So
Well,
I want to hear this. I want to hear this debate here.
I shot 678 for 3 last night.
678. That's over a 200 average. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I bowled in high school.
Pretty good.
I averaged like 220 in high school, so that's about what you just said you bowled.
Okay.
So.
Has his own ball.
Ooh, let's go.
Anybody has their own ball. I'm out.
It shouldn't be just one. It's probably more than one.
I haven't bowled enough to probably put up that now, so it sounds like you'd beat me right now.
Well, yeah, but it comes back really quick.
It does.
I laid off for 35 years and came back and started about 15 years ago. And I also do work for Storm, so I get free stuff.
That's awesome.
Am I wrong? You've bowled a perfect game before? Is that right?
About 20 of them.
Oh, yeah. I've never bowled one. My
It's
best
easy
is
peasy.
289. I've thrown 10 in a row and missed on the 11th shot. So.
Well, I can help you with that.
There we go.
As a long snapper who goes and helps the
told you,
field
Jay,
goal guy,
you and I are out.
you know, I can help you with that. I can.
Sounds good. I'll show up for lessons tomorrow.
Because I have a really good story about the first time I threw a perfect game, but this is not a bowling show; it's a football show.
And we're behind already.
One of these days, I'm going to do y'all's job. I think I can do this.
Last,
Let them go.
The last question that I have for you is
you can.
future plans, really quick.
Future plans, well, obviously I'm going to do a pro day and do some
Okay.
training in the spring to –
MMA.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, there's that
But,
too. Part of the original Hatfield and McCoys.
We're gonna stick with football just because I've put so much time into it. I can't not try at this point. But yeah, I'd love to fight one day. My dad used to fight, and I would like.
Yeah.
To
I was going to say, discipline in your
wish
house
we-
went to a whole new level.
I wish we had some more time to talk
Great
about it
kid.
because I'd love to. Isaac, great having you here.
Thanks
Isaac
for having
Hatfield.
me. Yeah.
Thanks, Frank.
right here. And we are joined on the microphone with Joffer Murphy. Joffer, who we like to refer to as the leg, because he's a kickoff specialist. What's the name of the special teams unit?
His is the Night Stalkers on the kickoff
The Night
team.
Stalkers.
Yep.
And you are the lead Night Stalker, I believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, it's like the first time we saw you do a kick, it was like, I mean, if there had been something at the end of the end zone, you probably would have put a hole in it. It was so strong. And this is your first year at UTSA. Have you been to a bowl game before?
I have never been to a bowl game, so this is my first experience.
Oh, this is gonna be
for
awesome.
Oh,
so
boy.
I'm excited for it. Really
Oh,
excited.
boy. Now, don't get in any trouble, okay?
Yes, sir.
Dallas is a tough town. That's what I hear.
That's the rumor.
Yeah.
Joffer, we were talking in the break, and you were at North Carolina, and then you went D2 or FCS route to get some film. But you did eat up some of your college eligibility playing soccer. What is it about soccer guys that know how to kick it through the field? Well, I get kicking it, but that's you just pound the ball. I mean, boom.
Yeah, no, I played soccer my first 2 years of college, and really throughout the years of experience and training and stuff like that, was able to build the leg strength. And so transitioning over to football, obviously there's a lot of technique in there, but that leg strength there, all thanks to God, is really kind of what I have there. So.
Well, kicking's really become an art and a science. It's not just how strong your leg is. I mean, you watch the guy for the Cowboys. It's effortless when he kicks it 59 yards. So it's a science that you guys have.
Yeah, definitely a science behind it. I think it's just a lot of mental game too. Obviously, seeing yourself miss or being short, you can't sit and dwell on that. My coach at my D2 level, he told me to have a goldfish memory. I never knew what that really meant. But then, once I started getting more and more into football, I realized, you just got to shake it off and get to the next one.
Jeff, it's 48 touchbacks this year, second most in school history. That really helps you out on special teams a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, all
Field
48
position.
All 48 times I go out there and give them the high five. Every single, I don't ever miss one. I'm very grateful. I know, because I don't have to worry about having to tackle somebody. And if you look at Charlotte, the one time, he couldn't kick it. We were on the 20, so he couldn't kick it 80, 90 yards. Of course, we got a house call, so it does remind you if you have to cover a kick, there's a great chance. And I tell him all the time, if you don't hit it where you're supposed to, you better make the dadgum tackle, because it's coming your way. And he's such a freak of an athlete. You talk about, there's two things about Joffer I will always remember. His official visit, it was just him in my room at the end. And as impressive as an OV exit meeting I've ever had in my life. He is as good a human being, a great, great, great person. Love that. And the second thing is just what a freak of an athlete. Like, it's incredible. I believe the kid could be a corner. He could be a wide receiver. He is a freak athlete. So much you need to ask him about his famous TikTok videos.
Oh, what?
Oh, lay it on us. Tell us about your famous TikTok videos.
I kind of dove into TikTok initially to just, have fun on the app. But as I got into the sports world of football, I started to kind of influence younger kids in the younger generation, just kind of letting them know that anything is possible. I mean, I started off as a soccer player and then transitioned to a football player, and you have a dream, you got to go after it. So that's kind of.
Am I right? It's some of your things have had millions of views, or am I exaggerating that?
Wow.
You are not exaggerating that. I did have one recently hit like 8 million views, and it was kind of just.
Well, that kind of beats up on my bowling score. Kind of, only by about 7.99 million.
And the one that hit 8 million, you were dancing in that one? What was that?
No, so that one was actually just
No.
a picture of me as a soccer player at the age probably like 5 years old, and then I had a very similar replicated picture of me at the practice field kicking, and just to like show that people are like, you know what, you were supposed to be a football player and not a soccer player, just because of the way I had kicked. And I guess I don't know what exactly happened, but they really did enjoy that.
It was the girls going in there liking the picture is what it was.
We like that.
Athlete.
It's one girl, and she liked you 8
million times.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's next?
What's next right now is, obviously, first and foremost, bowl game. Want to end the season out the right way with Coach Traylor and the opportunity he gave me to come to UTSA. And then I'm looking to get into some training and getting ready for Pro Day and kind of trusting God in my journey and just, believing that what he has next is for me.
Very nice.
Joffrey Murphy, thank you very much for
He's
joining
awesome.
us tonight.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck going forward.
Thanks for making him go 75 yards a lot.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
On behalf And fans, Texas Farm Bureau insurance members can get, oh wait, that's the wrong one. Here we go.
They still can.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'll get to that later. We're scouting the opponent now. That's what we're doing. I mean, we got to get this part in about FIU. Brought to you by Cowboys AC. Call Cowboys Air Conditioning and Heating day or night, 210-934-2077. Take advantage of the 1-hour arrival guarantee. Cowboys AC, the official HVAC sponsor, UTSA Athletics. Go local. Go Cowboys. Go Roadrunners. Coach, welcome back. We've got FIU and Willie Simmons, this is his first year there. And they had, it's not like we've never played these guys before. They are a little bit different than what we saw before.
This is not your grandpa's FIU.
This is not the usual FIU. All right. So what do you see from them defensively and offensively?
Well, Willie's done a great job. They've won their last 4 games. They haven't lost a game since October. So went through the whole month of November undefeated. And they beat really good teams. They beat Liberty, beat Jacksonville State, and Jacksonville State played in the conference championship game. They've always been talented. He's just got them all playing very well, especially on defense. They're very sound up front. They've got a defensive tackle that's 6'7", 315, number 19. They got another one, number 99, that weighs about, 95, weighs about 320. Offensively, the quarterback makes them go, number 1. The tailback's really good, 5. They got a really big receiver in 4. We're going to struggle matching up with him, and they do a great job of isolating him, getting the ball. So just playing really good football, very inspired team. You can tell by their sideline. They like each other. They have to play the game. And Willie's got them playing their best football at the right time of year.
Jeff, you talked about Willie Simmons. He's never had a losing season. 4 straight 9-win seasons at his previous jobs. But does his approach remind you of anybody to coaching in the game?
Well, I have respect for guys that when they play their best ball at the end of the year, you can tell how much their team like each other. I wish I wasn't playing his teams right now. I would, a lot of guys have a lot of opt-outs. I'll be surprised if he has many. We're all going to have some, but I doubt he'll have many. They're going to want to play for him. He's a good man and does a good job coaching.
Well, they're young. That's another thing. They're very young. But what I was getting at is he kind of coaches a little bit like you do when it comes to the pillars and the be a good guy, love your teammates. Reading up on him and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I heard a lot similar to the way you approach your job.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for him. I mean, he won his rival game against FAU. That was a big win for him early in the year. Beat a really good Western Kentucky team. He's beat Liberty. He's beat Jacksonville State. Those are some impressive wins. And, obviously he played Penn State. That's a tough game to win. But other than that, he's been very competitive in every game, and he's won the last ones. Well,
let's make sure we don't sell UTSA short because we're pretty good in November, too.
Yeah, the Army game still got me a little bamboozled. That one's a burr in my saddle. But yeah, if we could have got that one, I would have felt like you two very, very similar teams coming into each other. But that one stings.
The are they a pass-oriented offense or a run?
Yeah, they're a huge play-action pass team. The quarterback's been hurt. They've just got him back in the last few games, and he's played very, very well. It all goes through number 5. He's got 1,300 yards rushing. He's a really good tailback. Then it goes through number 4. He's got 53 catches for 816 yards. That's the big receiver outside. Play-action game is really, really good. You're going to see a lot of nakeds off the GT, off the split zone, and get the quarterback out there in space throwing the ball. He's left-handed like Owen, so that'll be 2 left-handed quarterbacks going against each other. That's pretty unique.
Yeah.
So, yeah, defensively, they base out of a 4 down. They're very sound. They tackle well. I think they're like top 10 in the country in fumbles lost. I think they caused 15, and they regained 9 of them. So they cause a lot of, turnovers. And, really good linebackers. I really like the inside guys. I really like the defensive tackles. Good football team.
For our team, is there anybody who might be ready to step out and have a breakout kind of game?
Obviously, we've always got to be able to run the ball first. and that's important for us. And, our quarterback, the better he plays, the better chance we have to go. And, he's had moments where you've seen him healthy and look really good. And you've seen moments where he's kind of been gipped up a little bit, and you're trying to help him through a game. So I hope this layoff will help him in his health.
Jeff, in the keys to winning this game, I know they don't run the same offense as Army, but the physicality, the running game, making sure you give them 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9, first down and second down are really important because they're really good on third down.
Yeah, I agree. They do a great job of getting the third downs to manageable situations. They've got a big offensive line that they play really well together. Right tackle 328, right guard 310, the left guard 300, left tackle 310. Thank God the center's a small 290. Just 290.
Only 290.
Okay. But yeah, they do a really good job with that. The tight end weighs 250. The other tight end weighs 245. So they're physical and they're big, to your point. But I really like the back 5. So then it gets down to, can you cover 4?
Right.
He's out there by himself, and he's 6'5", 210.
That's a lot of dude.
They do a good job of getting him the ball. Like I said earlier, 53 catches for 816 yards.
So how much are we going to mess up everybody's Christmas?
That's the goal every year, is to be the Scrooge and destroy Christmas. So we've done that 6 straight years. We're on a great streak. Bah humbug.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's okay.
Let's get where we start screwing up New Year's.
Yeah.
Let's do Speaking of which, how does that make you feel that I'm sorry, I'm going to do this because I want to. We've got a team that's in the playoff that UTSA beat by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, well, Tulane had a really good season, and they won way more than we did. So congrats to them, and just shows you how good we could have been. We were at times. We just weren't consistent.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you do predictions? Do we ask for predictions? I mean, obviously we're going to win. Obviously UTSA is going to win. I haven't seen any gambling lines or anything like that.
I think I saw 7.5.
I never look. I never know.
Doesn't matter.
If you guys tell me, that's how I find out. I don't. It doesn't really matter because there's no way to know. We don't know who on their team's really playing, and we don't know who on my team's really playing.
Are we really are we progressing to where we're going to be ready to go and get them?
My kids are great. They're it's a new time in college football right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you got kids that, it's just a different time. We'll see who we have out there, and whoever's out there, we'll give them the best we can.
All right, Coach. Thanks a bunch.
Thank y'all.
Fans, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. right here. Jeff Traylor with us. Coach, some of the things, a question that I'm going to ask you, because Andy has this written down. It says, if somebody gave an AAC school, and I'm going to cheat and I'm going to be greedy, I'm going to say somebody gave UTSA $50 to $100 million, how good could we be?
Oh, man. Well,
it's wide open.
That would be fun to pretend that and do
wouldn't it?
that for a day. You know, there's a lot of advantage to that. There's no doubt. But I'll do the diplomatic answer and just say I'm grateful for where we are right now. But that would be fun to dream.
Are we making progress?
We are. There's no doubt we are. I've had some great lunches with some great boosters here in just the last few days, and everybody's very committed to getting this thing going. And you know, I work for a person that she's always dealing with it, and we're always out there fundraising, and we're trying to get it done. And it's the new model of college football, and whether we like it or don't like it, it is what it is, and we signed up for it, so we got to get in it. And but that would be fun. I mean, obviously the
goalpost would come a lot closer if it was something like that.
Yeah, there's just so many things that people aren't aware of that they might be against revenue sharing, but there's still so many other things. Just the fact of paying for scholarships still.
Yeah.
The nutrition piece. We do have a director of recruiting, but we need a staff under her, and we did have one. She got taken from us. She's going to South Florida now. But like your director of player personnel needs a staff, and there's just so many other things that, even if you're against rev share, there's so many things in the program we still need to get to where we need to get to. So $50 million would be really good at helping on getting the overhead done and taking care of some other things, and also getting the roster where it needs to be.
Covered practice field.
Yeah, we still got a ways.
All that stuff.
There's still infrastructure things we need done other than just to get to that. So that'd be a fun problem to have. I'd love to have that problem. I'd put you on the committee how we're going to spend it.
Okay. But I think maybe Jay and I want to be on another committee. We want to know, because we know guys. We need to know if we need to send somebody to Kentucky to have a little chat with Will Stein.
Oh man, don't be messing with Joe Price. Joe Price, I doubt he's watching this, but in case he is, we can't be messing with my man Joe Willie. We will miss Joe.
Yeah,
we will miss Joe. I mean, he was very loyal. He worked his tail off for 6 years here. Great recruiter, great man, great husband, great father. I will miss. His wife Joy is as good a woman there is. His children, I mean, are just wonderful, wonderful. I mean, Ryan and Jordan, I've known, all 6 years. Obviously, Drew got here a little later in the party.
Right.
But we will miss the Price family very much, like we miss Will and Darby and Demi and Joey. And it's one of those things that hurt for me, but there'll be a day when I look back and I'm really proud that I was just a part of those guys' careers.
Well, and that's the other part. The legendary coaching tree of Jeff Traylor is suddenly blooming all over the place.
Yeah, and we got to just keep replacing them and keep hiring great coaches. And again, back to your $50 million dream a while ago, you're investing into that. You're getting better coaches. We have been able to raise our coaches' salary pool since we've been here. We've got a lot of great applicants for these jobs right now to replace Justin Burke and Joe Price. But yeah, those are two guys that will help Will's staff tremendously. I know Joe's is official. We'll see what Justin does, but I know Joe's going there.
Okay. Jay?
Hey, just it's been a long year, but it's been, it went by in a flash.
God,
and you normally will, I don't want to say, okay, I'll say brood over the negatives, but tell me about the happy memories you have so far this year. Robert Henry.
I don't go there. I hate that, and my children have always really scorned me for that. I always remember the losses. I never remember the wins, and that is a sad, sad way to live. And I would not wish that on anyone.
That's why I'm not going to let you get away without.
It's why I quit being a Cowboys fan, because back in the day there was only a few of those losses, and I still remember the Steelers in the 70s, the 49ers in the 80s. Like those losses they haunt me, right? But now they lose so much, I just let JJ brew over it. I don't worry about it anymore.
I'm above the fray.
I'm with you.
I don't bother. I don't bother with them. Haven't since the 60s, late 60s.
Well, I won't go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But and there are a lot of great things that should be reflected on. There's no doubt.
Any good stories, personnel stories, somebody that you gave a scholarship to that wasn't looking for it, things like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's always that. I mean, I think of, Kenny, our defensive tackle, number 94. I was at Wallu. What a great story.
Yeah.
You look at the kicker, Michael Petro. I mean, those are both kids who were walk-ons.
Jalen Hardy.
Oh, yeah. Those kids are all, just
6 years of hanging out, and then finally scores in the last game, scores a touchdown.
Talking about Jaron Randall.
Yeah,
Jaron Randall.
Yeah.
He was a walk-on as well from San Antonio. There's tons of those stories. And you've got Shadrach Banks who, didn't have success at A&M, didn't have success at TCU, comes here and he's a star.
Yeah.
You got Joffer here, you got Isaac. There's guys that came. There's tons of those stories, and I do reflect on that, the personal part.
Good.
But it's the ones that get away that Temple will haunt me. Army will obviously haunt me, and I'm trying to think of the third one that's really.
Texas
Texas
State.
State. I didn't want to say the word.
Yeah.
Those three. Those three kind of ruined the year. And I'm not sure we could have played in those conditions with North Texas and how that game went.
Right.
In South Florida, that was a tough one. But the other three are going to hurt me. That's what I'll remember. Sadly, I won't remember East Carolina and Tulane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I mean,
but you got to turn around and look at the way these kids played. And
I know this.
dominated.
If we could finish off with a bowl win, it does tend to make the year better. Yeah. We got to get that one. That's where my focus is right now.
You'll be in a better mood in the spring.
No doubt. I might relive some good memories if we do that.
Well, I think we probably have about 200 and some odd days until we start all over again for next year. So until then, Coach.
I won't breathe until the portal closes.
Okay.
When the portal closes, I will breathe. So MLK Day, we're going to really party.
We'll be there. We'll be there. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all. God bless. Birds up.
Thank you for all you do, Jim.
Thank y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, UTSA men's basketball.